Hello. Welcome to Manifest It Today. Hopefully you can hear me. You're in. I'm Jillian Schleicher. Today is Friday, and today is our Manifest It Today session. This is a free call that I do. I used to do it every week. I'm doing it every other week. It may continue to be every other week. I may go back to every week. I'm not quite sure. If you are here, you can chat, send me a chat message letting me know that you are here. You can hear me, you can see me, everything is good. Give me a thumbs up. I'm so glad that you are here. And we're gonna dive right in. I am actually going to share my screen and we're gonna talk about a little bit about this PDF. The PDF is on my website, jillianschleicher.com/manifestittoday. If that is too big for you, if you're on a phone, it's actually, I think, better on a phone. Excuse me. But on a computer, if it's too big, you can hit escape to shrink it down a little bit. But this is the Manifest It Today PDF. This is free on the web page, and there is availability if you have something that is going on that you see recurring, a belief, a trauma, a wound. Hi, Stephanie. If you see something happening in your life, in your reality that you're dissatisfied with, and you want to come into the healer circle during this call, you can do so. You just fill out the form on the website. There is a really small fee for that, but you get focused attention for me to be able to tune in to the energy that's going on underneath the surface. Today we don't have anybody in the healer circle, which is good for you guys because my time is focused on you and bringing energy into what you're creating. We do that, the healing circle, just at the last of the call, usually. So I want you to tune into, these questions are again from the PDF. It's free on jillianschleicher.com/manifestittoday. I want you to tune in for a second and take a breath into your body. Return to your body. Know that this is the perfect place to be. Know that everything is as it should be. Even if it could be better, that's okay. Wherever you are right now, you are taking a stand, you're taking a choice, you're creating that next perfect step for you to lead you to your materializations, your manifestations, your actualizations, and you're ready. So I want you just to take a breath and come back to your body, come back to your heart, and thank your body for everything that it does for you. Say thank you, body. Thank you, spirit. Thank you, universe. Now I want you to think of a favorite win from this past week. What happened this past week that you're really, really grateful for? We're not going to go through all of these questions. This is in your PDF that you can grab. But I'd love for you just to tune into what you're grateful for, what happened this past week. You can share in the comments if you'd like. What happened this past week that you feel is a win? And there's no big or small here. A win is a win. When you tune into that win energy, no matter what it is, that win energy ignites the law of attraction and the law of vibration. They work hand in hand. You're in the vibration of the gratitude for that win. You're reflecting on that win. That vibration attracts like vibrations. So if you're focusing on, geez, I love that happened. I love that I got that clarity, or I got that text or that phone call, or whatever it may be. that compliment. Tune in and just think of at least one win from this past week. And again, there's no big or small. A win is a win. Remember in The Secret, if you saw that documentary or movie, Dr. Joe Vitale said that he was homeless in Houston and he found a pencil. And he started being so grateful for that pencil. And that gratitude snowballed into more and more and more and more and more things for him to be grateful for. So really, really use that. That is available for you to use. And let's come into, after you've gone into that win vibration and energy, are these tools available for you? When you tune into the energy of, this is available for me, my greatest win, my greatest adventure, my greatest desire that I would love to experience is available for me. When you choose that, when you tune into that energy, what comes up for you? Now, I muscle test and I teach muscle testing in a very specific way. When you're tuning into coming back to the energy of gratitude, sitting in that gratitude for the win that you've had this past week, it could be anything, a snuggle with your dog or your cat or your child, a talk with your closest friend, could be anything. Tuning into that energy of gratitude raises your vibration so that you're able to muscle test your body and gain amazing clarity and accurate results from your muscle testing. I muscle test using something called the KDB. This is the Kinetic Divination Board or Whiteboard. This is just really simply you're imagining a whiteboard out in front of you. This whiteboard has 0% on the left and 100% on the right. This is, of course, for people in North America as we read from left to right. If you're in an area of the world that reads from, we read from left to right, yes. If you read from right to left, then you may have 0 on the right side and 100% on the left. Try it out. So thinking of this whiteboard, you're just going to populate it. You're going to prime it by seeing this whiteboard, imagining that it's there, having 0% on one side, 100% on the other. And you're going to just prime it by saying, my name is. So I would say my name is Jillian, and that is how I'm known to most people. It's not Jill. If I said my name is Jill, I get like a 60% comes up. I'm not a Jill. I'm a Jillian, right? It was really interesting. I'll tell a story after we go into the lower percentages, which 60% was a lower percentage for me. If I say to myself, my name is Jillian, I get 100%. And it's just a perception, right? So if you get that, hopefully give me a yes or a Y in the comments in the chat. If you do get that, if you got a percentage in your mind, if you had an awareness, and it could be just a slight awareness, that's all you're looking for. And then you want to say my name is, and say a false name. My name is Joe if your name's not Joe, or Rebecca if your name's not Rebecca. You want to say my name is, so if I say my name is Rebecca, I get a 0%. Quick awareness over far, far left, which is where my 0% is. So just making sure, hopefully you've got that right. This is how we muscle test using this KDB. You're muscle testing. Your body is telling you what is yes and what is no, what percentage of alignment or accuracy, belief, safety. You can muscle test virtually anything with that KDB. You can muscle test virtually anything. You can get virtually any answer. Absolutely any answer that it pertains to you and your life and your reality, right? And your beliefs. So this whiteboard tunes you into your subconscious mind. And you get to connect, communicate with your subconscious. So I want you to think about your desire, what you desire to manifest, materialize, actualize, what you would really, really love to experience. And when you're saying, I'm 100% ready and available to experience that, what percentage comes up? You want to be open to whatever comes up. Be open to it. This is communication. It's not written in stone. So if you get a very low percentage, or a lower, if you got 79% and you wanted 100, don't fret. That is changeable. That is information, and really valuable information for you to use. So come back to your body, come back to your breath, come back to gratitude. Hold space for that gratitude. And you're creating a gratitude anchor, which is really important. Dr. David Hawkins, who created the map of consciousness, talks about muscle testing often. He wrote many books. One was called Power versus Force. He talks about this map of consciousness, and he says that we need to be at an energetic resonance of 200 or above to be able to accurately muscle test ourselves. So gratitude is way beyond above 200 megahertz. So that allows us to, when we sit in gratitude, it allows us to raise our vibration really, really quickly, like within 20 seconds. So whenever you are feeling down in the dumps, sad, depressed, angry, frustrated, dissatisfied, you can change your vibration that quickly when you're tuning into something that you're grateful for. And that's so important, because your vibration, your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions have a lot to do with creating your reality. So coming back to that gratitude, and then tuning back into what you are wanting to experience. Now, when you tune into what you want to experience, I want you to tune into and ask your body if you perceive yourself to be the person who has that already. And I'm going to clarify that a little bit, right? You may not have it in your hand. If you want the car, if you want the relationship, if you want the $10,000, whatever it is that you desire to experience, you may not have it in your hands right now. But you being aware of it means that it's already in your aura. It means it's already within the arena that you are in. It's available to you. We don't know what we don't know. So if we can't even perceive something, it's not within our arena. I was in a training program with Dr. Joe Vitale years ago, and he gave us in this program an exercise. He asked the question, write down 10 things that you would love to experience, materialize, manifest, have, do, be. And I was writing down pretty mundane things, like everyday things that would just make my life a little bit happier, a little bit more ease. And he was writing down things when we came back and he shared what he wrote down. They were things that my mind would not have even gone there, right? Sail around the world in a luxurious yacht. That wasn't in my mind, right? We don't know what we don't know. We manifest, we desire to experience things based on where we are in our life. That makes sense, right? So anything outside of that sphere, we're not privy to. There's no acknowledgement, there's no awareness of that yet. But whatever it is you want to experience, it's within your arena, it's available to you. So does that feel true? Does that feel true? Testing on the KDB, Kinetic Divination Board, and I want you to test that that is available for you. Yes, good. And do you feel like, I want to check in with a percentage. When you say, I am the person that already has that available? So I created an image that I posted on my Facebook a couple days ago, and it was a quote by Neville Goddard. Neville Goddard is, I believe, one of the greatest teachers of this generation, past and potentially in the future, who taught us about manifesting and actualizing, materializing, creating the change that we want to see and be in our world. Really, really brilliant author, teacher of this topic. And he said, I'm paraphrasing, but he said that to experience what you desire to experience, to have what you desire to have, you need to believe that you are actually that version already. So tuning into that, what percentage are you getting when you say that you are already that version? When you say, I'm already the version, the person, the being that is experiencing that already. Because even when you experience the desire of something and it's not in your hand, that desire propels you forward. That's telling you that it is already available. So I want you now to think about, and this is similar to this PDF, right? You write down what you're wanting to experience, what you want to manifest, what you're wanting to materialize in your life, and you check in with your percentage of I can actually materialize that. I can actually experience that. Get your percentage of I can. And then I want you to create, I call them anchor statements. I want you to create an anchor statement. I now choose to have, to be, to experience, to create, to receive, blank, whatever your goal is, whatever your desire is, to materialize that thing. And that's your anchor statement. And I want you to test again using the KDB of your percentage of alignment with that anchor statement. Test your percentage. Tuning in, how does that feel? And allow that to come up. Even if it's a not nice feeling, even if you're frustrated or dissatisfied, that's feedback. Your body is telling you, thinking of this goal makes you feel this way. So get excited about that. Why? Because you now know why it's not materializing. If you've been trying in quotation marks, if you've been trying to materialize, manifest, actualize, get, have, be, receive, create this thing for a while, you know now why it's not materializing. Because if you feel bad, if you feel crunchy, I say, if there's crunchy emotion or energy between you and that thing, you know why it's not materializing. If we feel crunchy, if we feel sad, if we feel frustrated, when we think of our desire, our body, the universe, will not materialize that desire in our life. Because the universe, our body, our subconscious mind doesn't want more of that feeling. It's like manifesting, actualizing a basket of snakes into your bed, into your kitchen, into your living room. Your body's like, why would I want to do that? If thinking about that car makes you feel bad, why would I want you to feel more bad? Feelings, more sad feelings, more frustration, right? So our subconscious, our body, the universe won't help us materialize the thing that we feel bad about. So if there is that crunchy feeling, get excited because you know why it hasn't been manifesting. You can tune into that percentage, check in with your subconscious mind. and get the percentage. Get really clear about the feelings, the energy, the emotion around that desire. How does that desire make you feel? Get really, really clear on this. If you have a pen and paper nearby, I really want you to dig deep into this. Thinking about this desire makes me feel, and start writing down how that makes you feel. We have a bunch of things here, but I want you to focus on one thing. How does that one desire that you want to create, actualize, manifest? How does that one desire make you feel? Really jump into the experience. If it's a relationship, see yourself holding that person's hand. See yourself celebrating maybe your 1-year anniversary or your 6-month anniversary. Jump into it. Really be immersed into it. If it's the car, if it's the clients, if it's the successful, thriving business, whatever it is. If it's, you just put your first mini course online and you just saw that you surpassed the income that you had in mind for that mini course, right? See it, immerse yourself in that end result, that desire. And then be really open to asking your body, how does this really make me feel? Test with the KDB. I'm available to receive this. It's safe for me to have this. I'm worthy of this and so much more. Really tune into a lot of that. A lot of the feelings, a lot of the emotions, whatever's coming up for you around this desire. And then, this is the fun part. I want you to actually, let's check in the chat. Let me know if there is any part of you that has some crunchy emotions or energy. Is there, or are you 100% all on board? And I'm gonna call BS. Sorry, not sorry, but I'm gonna call BS if you're gonna tell me 100% I'm on board, Jillian. There's no resistance. There's no negative thoughts or emotions. There's no crunchiness. I'm 100% on board. I'm gonna call BS. Because likely, if you're thinking about manifesting something right now, you've likely wanted to manifest this for a while. Yes or yes. Let me know in the comments, in the chat. Let me know if this thing you're thinking about right now, if it's something that you have wanted to manifest for a while. I'm waiting. I'm gonna wait. Throw me a yes if this has been, or no. Okay, thank you. Okay, so you're at 20, so the comment is, I think maybe, I'm sharing my screen so you may see the chat. I'm at 20% and fear keeps coming up. So that's really good, thank you for sharing. That's so good. I want you just to take a minute. I want you to take a minute and get excited, because now you know why that thing hasn't been showing up, right? Okay. Stephanie, you said fear over here too. Okay. It is good awareness. It is, thank you. I want you to get excited. This just like, I get excited, y'all. I don't. I know it seems really weird. When I started coaching and doing coaching and healing and teaching people how kinetic divination works, and I would have clients get to this point where they say, oh, this fear is coming up, or this sadness, or this anxiety, or whatever it is, guilt, shame. I would get really excited for them. I'd be like, yes! And they're like, Jillian, I just told you I'm fearful. Why are you getting excited? Because I get excited because you now know what has been in the way. So have you ever thought of, shit, what's wrong with me? All of these other people are manifesting and actualizing, and they're creating their dream lives, and I'm over here struggling. Is there something wrong with me? Because I don't know about you, but I was there. I thought that there was something wrong with me. I would see on the socials so many times of people, this coach or that healer or whoever, that author, right? Things were going really, really well. They were doing so good. Their business was skyrocketing, and I'm over here going, I must be doing it wrong. No, you're not wrong. This fear has been keeping you safe. Does that make sense? The fear was keeping you safe. So you can thank your body. Thank you, but no thank you. Right? Thank you, but no thank you. Now we're going to get into some fun stuff. You know you're a bioenergetic being, right? You know that there's so much energy in, around, surrounding you, making up each and every molecule, every cell of your being. You may or may not, hopefully you do, know of quantum entanglement. This is spooky action at a distance, as Einstein called it, because it freaked him out. He didn't understand what was happening. He would take one particle, and it would be spinning at one frequency. Then he would take another particle, and it would be spinning at its own frequency. And then they would come in close proximity, and they would start communicating with each other. Then they would start to spin at the same frequency. There was communication. Then no matter how far apart he placed these particles, they would still be communicating. Whatever they did to this particle would react. The funky thing was, moments before they did whatever experiment they did on this particle would react. Moments before, right? So this is spooky action at a distance. This is quantum entanglement. How many cells are in your body? When you come into close proximity with other people in your life, you become entangled with those people. The more in contact you are with them, your close family, your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, your spouse, your best friends, the more entangled you are. I want you to tune into your desire again. And I want you to tune into your fear, and I want you to muscle test how much fear is between you and your desire. Get a percentage. Let me know in the chat if you have that percentage. This is my desire. I'm now claiming that I'm the version of me that will be experiencing, receiving, I get to have, be, do that desire. I'm now claiming it. How much fear is coming up around that? Good, Stephanie, 30%. Not as bad as I expected, very good. And Zoom user, I don't know your name. Are you getting a percentage of fear? And this is important. This is important work. You're not jumping down the rabbit hole of fear. You're just looking at it. And oftentimes, Stephanie, this may have happened. Oftentimes, fear is really interesting. Fear is different than shame or guilt or grief or sadness, all the other, some other emotions. Fear is, oh gosh. Okay, so Zoom user, don't know your name, 5%. Wow. Okay. Oh, Carrie. Okay, hi, Carrie. Okay, so what may have happened is fear is really interesting because fear, I've had this explained to me a while ago, that fear is like a pack of dogs that are chasing you. If you stop running and turn around and look at the dogs, they go, oh, well, you're no fun. I was having fun chasing you, and now you're not running, so I can't chase you. So I'm gonna go over here, and the fear goes away. So when we acknowledge the fear goes, oh, are you talking to me? Okay, and it dissolves most of the time. That makes sense. Good. Okay. Good for the fear, good for you. I kind of wanted some juicy stuff to tune into. Stephanie, you've got 30%. Let's work on the 30%. And I want you guys too, if there's anything else coming up, if there's any other emotion coming up. Let me see if I can mess with my PDF here a little bit. Let's mess around. Okay, so is there any other emotion coming up? What's that one? I don't know what that is. I don't know. Anyway, so this is the energetic alignment chart for the kinetic divination modality. And is there any other, I don't want to bring up the map of consciousness because I think it's copyrighted, so I don't know if I can share that during a Zoom call, but you can Google map of consciousness and you can get it. It's a great chart. This energetic resonance is taken from the map of consciousness. That's why it has the numbers on it. There's courage at 200 megahertz right in the middle. So is there frustration? Is there jealousy? Is there regret? Is there despair? Is there guilt? Is there shame? Is there any other energy or emotion coming up between you and that desire? So again, we're come back to your gratitude, come back to your body, come back to your breath, come back to your heart. Tune into the desire that you are now choosing, that you are the version of you who's experiencing that desire. And then tune into whatever energy emotion is between you and that desire. What we really want is like a Goldilocks energy. That Goldilocks energy is, it's not too important, it's not too big, it's not too far away. It's Goldilocks energy. It feels really good. It feels totally aligned. It feels like it's you. It's just like a glove, right? You can just slip right into it. It feels like you. This is right. This is what you're meant to experience, choose, be, receive. Okay. So any other energy, any other emotion that is coming up for you, I want you to write it down, and I want you to get a percentage. So Stephanie, you said guilt and shame. I want you to write those both down and get a percentage. Tune into that KDB. Yay, you're excited. Good. Yeah. Good. So now whatever percentage that you have, and if there's any other crunchy emotion between you and that desire, allow that to come up. And then I want you to Tune into your body, take a breath, come back to your body, and ask your body, look at one of those. So Stephanie, you had said fear before, which was 30%. Now you've said guilt and shame. I want you to write those percentages down, and I want you to carry if there's anything in there that is between you and that goal. If it's, oh, this will be too hard. If there's any beliefs, check in with that as well. It's going to cost me too much. Okay. So this is, oh, yeah, the unknown and not smart enough too. Okay. So yeah, check in with any of those beliefs. It may not be an emotion. It may be a belief. It may be a rule. Oh, no, I can't have that. That's for other people. Right? I may lose the people that I have in my life right now if I accept that level of success or freedom or finances or income or whatever it may be. Yeah. Yeah. The hidden belief. Who am I to achieve such desires? Yeah. So you can muscle test that as well. So when you're thinking of your desire, what you want to experience, and you're thinking of that, who am I to achieve that? Who am I? Get your percentage of how much that is running in the background. And then, once you have the percentage, write that down. I want you to tune into your body. And I want you to think of those things that you've written down: the fear, the guilt, the shame, the I'm unknown or the unknown. I don't know what this is. It may not be safe, right? I'm not smart enough. Who do I think I am? Get your percentages and then look at those. Tune into your body and say, body, I'm commanding you, I'm choosing that you now eject any and all energy from anybody that I know, love, and trust, whose energy, whose beliefs, whose points of view are contributing to these percentages. I'm ejecting those now. Eject all outside energy. Eject all outside energy. Detach your energy from others, from those other people. Call your energy back and eject their energy from your body. Taking a deep breath. Deep breath. Thank your body. And then come back to your body. Now think of high above your head is a bright white light. Think of that bright white light, which is your highest vibrational self. Think of that highest vibrational self pouring energy into your crown, into your body, comes down your third eye, your brow, your throat. Pull that energy down into your heart, into your solar plexus, your sacral, your root, down your legs into your feet, and out into the earth. And it's pouring more of your energy into you. When you're so connected and entangled with other people, we often push our own energy to the side and allow other people's energy into our body. We make room for other people's energy more than our own. So I want you now to connect with your energy, your vibration. This often is makes it difficult for us to manifest and actualize and create the change that we want to see and be and have and experience in our lives. If we're not functioning from our own vibration, we don't really have the power necessary to create the change that's needed or desired in our reality. Right? It's like phoning making a collect call from someone else's phone and then saying, hey, call me back. How's the universe supposed to call you back when you're not using your own darn phone? Right? Does that make sense? I know it's kind of a random out there little analogy there. But tuning into your body now, tuning into your, good, thank you. Tuning into that belief. Tune into the I'm not smart enough, or who am I? Who do I think I am? How does that feel? Did the percentages come down? The percentages that were tuned into and connected and aligning, agreeing, buying and choosing, the who am I, the I'm not smart enough, the fear, the grief, the shame, did those percentages come down? How does that feel now? And then tune into the flip side. Yes, significantly, definitely. Good, yeah, good. Flip side, so we then flip it into the positive. Tune into, of course I'm smart enough. Of course I'm worthy enough. Who do I think I am? Well, I am blank. Insert your name. I am Jillian. Of course I get to experience this. Right? Say your name. I am blank. Of course I get to experience this. I get to have this. I get to be this. I get to choose this. I get to claim it. And I truly believe that when you have, just like that experience with Dr. Joe Vitale, when he was saying, he's going to all of these, I don't even know. I don't even remember all of the other 9 things that he wrote down on his list of 10 things that he wanted to experience or manifest in the next, month or 2. Don't even know. But the one of sailing around the world on a yacht, that's, of course, Dr. Joe Vitale would be worthy of that, right? We don't know what we don't know. We don't know what's available to us. We do know we have this perception of our desires. So I do believe that when we have that perception of a desire, that means it's got to be available to us. Yep, Carrie, I deserve this. Yeah. So tune into the I deserve this, get a percentage. Really be clear on I'm creating, I'm choosing, I'm receiving this. This is my desire. This is what I'm choosing to experience in the next, little while, a week, 2 days, a month. I deserve this. And check in with a percentage. Check in with a percentage. How good does that feel? How available? How safe? Get your percentage. And if the percentage is lower than you would like, typically I say if it's lower than 80%, you want to shift energy around it. Okay, so you got a 50. Now tune into that percentage and say if there's anybody else's energy contributing to this percentage, I eject their energy. Anybody else's point of view, conclusion, judgments, expectations, projections, lies, anybody else's stuff that's contributing to this percentage being at whatever it is, I'm ejecting it from my body. Coming back to your body. How does that percentage feel now? And let me know if you have any questions. Did this feel good? Was this easy? Was it surprising? You guys, I think, I don't know, this will go on YouTube. So anybody in YouTube, you may not have done this process before. If not, comment below and let me know what you thought of it. Feels so much better and lighter. Yep. You're so welcome. Thank you guys for being here with me. I'm glad you feel better and lighter. Lighter is the word that I hear most of the time. Good. You're so welcome. Come back to your anchor. Come back to that anchor of choosing to experience, to be, to have, to receive your desire. Come back to that anchor. I want you to repeat that anchor at least 10 times, at least for a minute each time. If you want to get specific, it should be 1:09 seconds. 69 seconds. If you repeat that anchor, really take 1:09 seconds and sit in the energy of, I'm choosing this, I'm being this, I'm receiving this. And you're repeating that 10 times in a day. That's only 10 minutes. A little bit over 10 minutes, but you know, that's not a lot. Can you make time for that within the next 3 to 5 days? Can you make time for your desire? How does that feel? Hopefully you can. Yes, Stephanie said, good. Good. Please try that out. Feels achievable. Good. Yay. That's so good. Oh my gosh, you're at 90%. That's so good. Yay. Compared to, you know, at the beginning of the call, what did you think it was at the beginning of the call? Did it change that much? I don't know if you shared what it was. Oh my Lord. Changed from 20% to 90. That's good. Celebrate that. That's a good celebration. Yay. So good. Thank you guys so much. Please continue this work. This work is so powerful. And the work works, but you got to work it, right? I can give you the pencil. You got to write your story. I'm so grateful for you. We did just have Mastery last Sunday. Oh, you're so welcome. We did have Mastery last Sunday. I am doing Mastery and the MIT call every other week. I may change the Mastery to every week because I do want to get us in the habit of being masterful with our week ahead and creating the week, the day, the hour, the moment by moment on our own terms. So that may change. Keep checking out my content, my emails, my posts, because I may change Mastery back to every week. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, if you guys don't know, Carrie said yes, and you're in, and I'm so excited. I do have more spots available for passive, and this program is starting soon. This is the program to get your mini course, your program, your content, your program out there for the people who need it. your solution out there for the people who need it to create passive income for you. So if that's something that you're ready for, send me a message, usually on Facebook. It's where I live the most. And I'd love to teach you how to get that passive income, running in the background for you. Create that passive income while you're sleeping. Isn't that what we live for? So good, so exciting. So yes, thank you guys so much for being here. I'm Jillian Schleger, and please keep working this work, because it does change your life when you keep plugging into it. So grateful for you. I will see you soon. Take care. Bye for now.